Have you been thinking about making a move to the San Francisco Bay Area but can't decide which city or suburb would be the right fit? Well, today we're diving into the pros and cons of living in Danville, California, one of the most charming, sought after, and downright picture-perfect towns in the entire East Bay. If you're the kind of person who loves walkable downtowns, boutique shopping, Saturday farmers markets, and homes that look straight out of a Nancy Meyers movie, you might already be falling for Danville. But before you start packing, let's take an honest look at what it's really like to live here. The good and the not so cheap and the occasional, am I allowed to trim that tree moment. Danville is often called the heart of the San Ramon Valley. It sits right between Alamo and San Ramon. It's about 30 miles east of San Francisco. It's part of the Contra Costa County, home to just over 44,000 residents, and covers roughly 18 square miles of scenic, oak-covered hills. It's peaceful, and it has a downtown that feels like a Hallmark movie, except the people are real and the coffee's actually good. Before we jump into the pros and cons, let me introduce myself. I'm Sam Costello, your Tri-Valley Realtor. I help people discover the best communities to call home across Livermore, Pleasanton, Dublin, San Ramon, and of course Danville, and many more. On this channel, I share about honest insights about Bay Area living, real estate trends, and what it's really like to build a life here. So if you love learning about local neighborhoods and lifestyle tips, you're in the right place. All right, let's get into the good stuff, the pros of living in Danville. Let's start with the obvious. Downtown Danville looks like it was made for Sunday afternoon strolls and Instagram posts. You've got charming brick buildings, boutique shops, cozy cafes, art galleries, and restaurants that spill out into sunny patios. There's even the historic Danville Hotel District, which was beautifully redeveloped, but still keeps that local small town character. Locals gather at Saturday Farmers Market, where you'll find everything from fresh peaches to live music. It's walkable, family-friendly, and feels more like a village than a city, which is exactly why people love it. They have a Christmas tree lighting annually, and each store hands out hot chocolate. It's like being on a movie set with all of the beautiful decorations, the lights, the atmosphere, and the community spirit. Speaking personally, it's magical. Next up, Danville shares the San Ramon Valley Unified School District with San Ramon, and that is a very good thing. Schools like Monte Vista High, San Ramon Valley High, and Charlotte Wood Middle School consistently rank among California's best. The academic reputation here is stellar, and parents are heavily involved. Even if you don't have kids, high-performing schools help keep homes values strong, which makes Danville a safe investment, as well as a beautiful place to live. Danville is known for being one of the safest towns in the Bay Area, and actually in the entire state. It's the kind of place where people know their neighbors, and community events actually feel like community events. You'll find street fairs, holiday parades, summer concerts, and the famous lighting of the old oak tree every December. It's Norman Rockwell meets Northern California. Danville sits at the base of Mount Diablo, and that means stunning views and tons of outdoor recreation. There's the Iron Horse Trail running straight through town for biking and jogging, and Las Trampas Regional Wilderness for serious hikers. The weather is sunny most of the year, and the town is surrounded by green hills that change with the seasons. Golden in the summer, lush in the spring. It's like living in a postcard, except the trails are real and they're right in your backyard. For a small town, Danville punches way above its weight in restaurants. You will find everything from upscale Italian to farm-to-table California cuisine, wine bars, and craft cocktails. Locals love spots like Bridges, yes, the one made famous by Robin Williams and Mrs. Doubtfire, Danville Harvest, and La Conda Ravello. And in boutiques, bakeries, and one of the coziest cafes in the East Bay, you might start spending more time than you plan to downtown. Danville's position is ideal, close to both the 680 freeway and BART stations in nearby Walnut Creek or Dublin. You're about 40 minutes from San Francisco, 20 from Walnut Creek shopping, and just minutes from San Ramon's business district. So if you want that small town peace with big city access, this is it. Unlike some newer suburbs, Danville has real variety. You'll find charming cottages near downtown, sprawling ranch-style homes, mid-century moderns, and luxury estates tucked in the hills of Black Hawk. Mature trees line most neighborhoods, and there's just this sense of history you can't replicate in brand new developments. Now, before we get into the cons, if you're enjoying this video and want to stay updated on Bay Area living, real estate tips, and neighborhood tours, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I post new videos every week about the Tri-Valley, so if you're trying to figure out where you want to move to next, you won't miss a thing. Okay, let's do it. Let's talk about the cons, because no matter how beautiful, nothing is perfect. Danville is expensive, no way around it. The median home price sits between $1.8 and $2 million, and luxury estates in areas like Black Hawk can go way higher. Rent is steep, groceries and dining cost more, and that charming downtown, let's just say it's easier to spend than save. You're paying for the lifestyle, safety, scenery, schools, but it definitely comes at a premium. Next up is the traffic. The 680 freeway runs right by Danville, and it can get jammed during rush hour. There's no BART station directly in town. You'll need to drive to Walnut Creek or Dublin. So if you do work in San Francisco, plan for a long commute or embrace remote work life if you are able to. If you're looking for an active nightlife, you may be disappointed. Downtown Danville has fantastic restaurants and wine bars, but most spots do close by about 9 or 10 p.m. This is a town that wakes up early for brunch, not one that stays out late for dancing and drinking. For more excitement, Walnut Creek or Oakland are your go-tos. Because Danville is safe, clean, and well-maintained, some people describe it as living in the Danville bubble. It's comfortable, almost too comfortable. If you crave urban energy or a little grit, this might feel a bit too quiet and predictable. But for families or anyone craving calm, that same predictability feels like heaven. Recreation here can get pricey. Gym memberships, golf clubs, and kids sports leagues all add up. And many upscale communities like Black Hawk or McGree Ranch have homeowners associations with additional monthly fees. They keep everything beautiful, but they definitely add to the budget. While Danville has lovely homes, affordable options are limited. Condos and townhomes exist, but they're few and they sell fast. If you're a first-time buyer, this market can be intimidating. Because it's such a tidy town, local ordinances and HOA rules are strict. If you need to paint your house, gotta get approval. Want to build a fence? Probably another form. And for some, that's reassurance. For others, it's a headache. Now let's talk about what life feels like here in Danville. Living in Danville feels like stepping back in time in the best way. It's tree-lined streets, friendly neighbors, kids riding bikes to school, and downtown shop owners who actually know your name. There's a rhythm to it, morning at Pete's Coffee, afternoons on the Iron Horse Trail, evenings at a wine bar or backyard dinner party. It's refined but relaxed. Polished, but never pretentious. And a quick bit of history, Danville dates back to the mid-1800s, originally a farming community known for wheat and cattle. The town grew slowly, preserving its historic charm even as the Bay Area exploded around it. And you still see that heritage in the old train depot, which is now a museum, and the charming architecture downtown. It is one of the few East Bay Area towns that still feels genuinely small town in spirit. If you're comparing it to nearby cities, here's a quick cheat sheet. San Ramon is newer, more master planned, and has bigger business parks, perfect for those corporate professionals. Pleasanton has a larger downtown and more events, but it's busier. Livermore brings the winery's charm and a slightly more affordable price tag. And Danville is the boutique version, smaller, cozier, and a little bit more exclusive. So who's Danville perfect for? It's for those who want top schools and safety, professionals who love a quiet community but want access to the city, retirees who value peace, walkability, and a strong sense of belonging. Who might not love it? Anyone on a tight budget, young professionals seeking nightlife, or those who crave a faster pace. Here's the bottom line. Danville offers a small town lifestyle with big time appeal. You'll get gorgeous neighborhoods, scenic surroundings, exceptional schools, and a true sense of community, all within reach of the Bay Area's major hubs. The trade-off is cost and a slower pace, but for many, that's the dream. Would I live here? Absolutely. If you love tree-lined streets, farmers markets, and the kind of town where people actually stop to say hi, then Danville will steal your heart. If you ever see me walking downtown with a coffee in hand and my camera in the other, don't be shy. I'm probably filming my next video or meeting clients who've just fallen in love with this amazing place. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the pros and cons of living in Danville, California. If you're thinking about moving anywhere in the Tri-Valley, Livermore, Pleasanton, Dublin, San Ramon, Danville, or anywhere else, reach out to me. I would love to help you find your perfect fit. I'm Samantha Costello, your Tri-Valley Realtor, reminding you to work hard, live well, and let's find your next dream home. I'll see you in the next one.